And those Eagles are heading north right now along Broad Street. They're passing Passyunk as we speak, to give you a frame of reference as they make that 5-mile sojourn from the sports complex to the art museum. And what a spectacular view it is from 1,500 feet in our helicopter. And John Paul is lucky enough to have that view all day long. Hey, John, give us your 2 cents up there.
My 2 cents, I feel lucky. I've only been in Philadelphia for almost 3 years, and I'm already getting to see a Super Bowl parade, and it is spectacular to watch these guys. It's been about an hour now that they've been on the road, and as you mentioned, they're just passing Passyunk Avenue, and just so many people are crowding up to the front buses. But also we've noticed, as these buses pass, people are getting into the streets and they are kind of following along. I know you had asked Maggie about that, whether or not people were following up. Yeah, I think we're to watch these crowds follow up Broad Street and go all the way along to see. There you see them all getting into the street there. As you yeah, it's pretty amazing to see all these people. Nobody's leaving. They're in it for the long haul. They're going to be here all day, it looks like. So they're going to kind of process on up with the buses themselves. And the crowds, Brian and Shari, they get thicker as you get closer into Center City. We're watching just so many people get there. Maybe they're watching us and seeing where they are so they can come out and crowd up to the South Broad area to watch them pass by. And there's police that kind of are leading the charge here, as you also have these banner plates. I don't know if you noticed, but one of the banner planes, I thought it said Bud Light. No, it says Bird Light. So maybe that's one of the things they might be throwing. And we've been watching those players as they're throwing beers into the crowd. I don't know about you, but I don't know if I'd want to catch a beer from Jalen Hurts. That might kind of be painful to catch one of those chucked at you. But it's such a neat scene here, and just to watch everybody, you can just feel the energy from up here at 1,500 feet as we watch them. Sometimes they'll be getting off the bus and they'll circle around. They're giving high fives. They're taking pictures with some of the police officers. You just see just the pure joy as people are running around like little kids, having so much fun. It is such a sight to see here as they continue
hey, John,
up South Broad
Street. We caught a glimpse of Jason Kelsey on the ground a moment ago. Hey, Sunday night you were also in Chopper 6. You know, obviously that there were some incidents that happened. You've not seen from your vantage point anything negative so far.
No, and that's such a cool thing to see. I mean, these people are just so happy. And they were happy on Sunday night. Don't get me wrong. They had a really good time on Sunday night as well. And, you could see it could have been worse for sure. They were having a good time. They're having a good time now. I have not seen anybody take down any traffic poles. So that's a plus.
That's a win.
Nobody's taking down street lights or stop signs or anything like that. So, hey, we're doing great. And let's just keep this up as this, it's so cool though, Brian and Shari, to watch as these buses pass. Everybody has a good time. But let's see if we can show you again South Broad Street a little ways back toward the tail end of this. As people are just crowding into the street, they're going to follow along. They're essentially joining in on this parade. They want to be part of it too.
Oh my
look at this.
gosh,
They're all just going, look at that. It's really filled in. So behind there at the top of the screen, that is a 76. So you watched them go under there. So that's kind of cleared up a bit. And now they're all flooding in. The cross street there is, that's right near Oregon Avenue.
Yeah.
So to give you a sense of, and it looks like they do have a definite break there. So they're not letting people go too close to the buses as they try to follow along. But it's such a neat scene to watch. As people just want to be part of this moment in history. They want to be part of it.
Yeah, hats off, though, of course, to our city leaders and the planners. You know, we have been having to really be prepared for crowds week after week here, because that's the way the city likes to celebrate. Every big win, we're rushing to the streets. And to see how organized this is so far, you know, our hats off to our men and women in uniform who are working extra, who are everywhere on their post, trying to make sure that this remains a safe experience for everyone.
Yeah. Hey, John, relative
Shari, good point.
From the start point to the end point, where would you say they are right now?
Okay, good question. All right, so let's pull out our camera a little bit and we'll show you. So that is the end point. We're on that crowd of people. That's Oregon Avenue. And we're going to kind of give you a larger view of the scene here as we pull out And all right, so there we are. They just went past Passyunk. Now they're very close to Mifflin Street. So let's push in here. That is the front. So it's maybe been they're about halfway up Broad, I would say. I would say they're about halfway up Broad right now, and it's taken 1 hour. So in the next hour, they should be passing City Hall, is my guess. And then from there, who knows? But, you know, they're stopping. It's kind of a stop and go. Let's push back into the front of the line here on South Broad Street and show you what they're doing right now. It looks like they've kind of stopped a little bit, at least some of the buses have. As, you know, look, they want to get off, they want to shake hands, they want to give high fives, and that's what they're doing. So they're really, hey, they're at their own pace. And it's really cool to see. And look at the one side, they're on the left side of your screen here, but you see the player on the right. Now they don't want to leave the people out of it on the right side, so they're giving them high fives. Just look at how much fun they're having. They are just having a blast as they walk down Broad Street. What really cool to see that.
Yeah, it looks like right now the caravan is at Broad and Tasker. So if you're following along here, we still have quite a ways to go.